So guys, Doctor Doom's hit list is finally out, and there are quite a few names on it. There are some names you could easily guess, and there are some that will definitely shock you, and there's a pattern in this whole list. Now if you still haven't figured it out, I'm talking about this photo that Robert Downey Jr., who is playing the role of Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, posted on Instagram. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary picture, but if you can catch some of the artistic cues, you'll understand exactly what Doom is planning to do. Let me tell you, decoding this was a lot of fun. So, without any further ado, let's get started. The first point is this an Easter surprise or a hit list? Robert Downey Jr. posted this picture on Easter Day, but if you're wondering why I'm taking a simple holiday picture so seriously, the reason is clear, guys. If Robert Downey Jr. just wanted to wish us a happy Easter, he could have posted a normal picture or a celebration photo. But since the time for the Avengers Doomsday trailer is getting closer, Marvel's marketing team definitely wants to capitalize on the moment to build hype. And that is exactly why Robert Downey Jr. posted this. Let me tell you the reasons why this isn't just an ordinary picture. It is a death warrant for all the characters being hinted at here. Because we know that when a villain prepares a list of his opponents, he wants to wipe those names off the list one by one. And in this picture, Doom is holding a brush in one hand, and he has painted Easter eggs for all of his opponents. The interesting thing here is that Doom isn't hiding his hatred at all, because he drew the Fantastic Four symbol and crossed it out. This means Doom is the most pissed off at the Fantastic Four. Also, if you look closely at the Avengers Easter egg, it's the only one in the basket that is cracked. Now, this artistic choice cannot be random. It clearly means that there is going to be a rift among the Avengers in Doomsday. Now, this rift could mean a negative outcome, or it could mean that the Avengers team will split into two factions to complete their respective missions. I will explain this point much better at the very end, but for now, let's quickly look at all the heroes visible on Doom's list. First of all, let's talk about Captain America. And this entire basket, the Easter egg placed right at the top, perfectly aligning with Doom's line of sight, belongs to Captain America. And in a way, this is hinting to us just how important Steve Rogers is going to be for the plot of Avengers Doomsday. Doom wouldn't place Cap at the very top for no reason. If he placed that egg right at the top and center, it means Steve Rogers is going to be at the top of all of Doom's targets. The Russo brothers have also clearly stated beforehand that Doomsday is going to feel like a Steve Rogers movie. So it looks like the theories we've been talking about for so long about how Steve is the one who actually started the incursion are somehow proving to be true, especially if Steve is Doom's #1 target. Now let's come to the second line. Right below Captain America's Easter egg, there is an entire row with 5 Easter eggs placed on the same level. All these characters could be Doom's second-tier targets. One Easter egg in this tier is very surprising, and that is Ant-Man's. Yes, guys, this red egg placed on the far left with 3 ants drawn on it is quite shocking, because so far in all the theories regarding Doomsday, none of them were focusing on Scott Lang's family, but Doom has given them second-category importance. And these 3 ants definitely represent Scott Lang, Hope Van Dyne, and Cassie Lang, because it is the Lang family who holds the mantle of Ant-Man now. So targeting Ant-Man means the Doom needs access to the quantum realm. And why does he need that? The reason for that will answer one of the longest-standing questions we've had so far, and that is, where exactly is the TVA located? If Doom is going after the Lang family, it means he needs access to the quantum realm. But Doom ultimately wanted to go to the TVA. This means Doomsday is going to confirm that the path to the TVA actually goes through the quantum realm. And that is exactly why Doom will target the Lang family. The second egg is Black Panthers. Now why Black Panther, or rather Wakanda? What does Wakanda have that Dr. Doom would be interested in? Yes guys, it's their vibranium. Vibranium is considered an incredible element, not just on Earth but in the entire universe, or most probably the multiverse. A metal that shows almost perfect elastic behavior. It has the capacity to store immense kinetic energy. In the comics, Valeria created a vibranium armor for Doom to fight Galactus, so we can say that Wakanda's own resource will become the cause of its destruction. The third one is the Mutant Easter egg. Now, Doom is a multiversal schemer. If he is choosing his targets, he definitely wants something from them. So what does Doom want from the mutants? Thinking about it, there's only one answer. He wants a mutant who can help him fulfill his dream of multiversal conquest. Now, either mutant kind directly helps Doom, or Doom will steal their powers and help himself, but he will go after the mutants for this one specific reason. That means he either wants the Phoenix Force or the Scarlet Witch. The fourth egg belongs to Thor Odinson. Now this is a huge deal, guys, because Doom has kept Thor separately on his hit list. If he wanted, he could have just grouped him with the Avengers, but no, Doom does not want to take any risks against Thor. And on this list, Thor is the only character that Doom hasn't placed here for any specific use. He actually wants to completely eliminate him, because Thor is a being you do not want to ignore. That guy has the power to single-handedly turn the tide of any cosmic war on any given day. He forced Thanos to his knees with his sheer power and practically ripped his chest open. So Doom would definitely want to wipe out an enemy like Thor beforehand. The fifth egg is Loki's, where we can clearly see Loki's crown. Now Loki is obviously going to be the MacGuffin of this movie, which means the entire plot is going to revolve around him. All the characters, including Doom, will want to reach Loki. Everyone wants to get to the root of the incursion, and Doom wants to get there so that he can dethrone Loki and give the multiverse a new structure himself. Now, let's talk about the war horses. For the third list in this basket, do not assume that Doom is placing them at a lower priority. Instead, this third category consists of the opponents who Doom knows will be fighting the final battle at the end of the multiverse. These are the characters who will lead that war, and these are the characters who will have to fight against Doom's most powerful cosmic version. There are 6 Easter eggs in this tier: Doctor Strange, Namor, Avengers, Shang-Chi, Fantastic Four, and Spider-Man. If we talk about Doctor Strange, we have all heard the rumors that Strange will side with Doom, but we remember from the Secret Wars comics that Doom never trusted Strange. And in the end, Strange led the battle, and then Secret Wars was launched at its peak against God Emperor Doom. So sure, Strange might be on Doom's side, but he will also be the first one to start the war against him. Next is Namor. Now this is an interesting pick, because Namor has vibranium too, but Namor is considered more dangerous not because of his resources, but because of his crystal clear mentality. You can judge his leadership qualities by the fact that he runs the largest nation on this entire planet, and no one goes against him. When it comes to missions, Namor's morality is never confused. He knows that every victory has a price, and sometimes that price is paid by getting your hands dirty. And because of this very reason, Namor can become a massive opponent in an all-out war. The third egg is for the Avengers. But there is an asterisk sign above this Avengers logo. With this asterisk, we can assume that it represents the new Avengers, because the Thunderbolts title also had an asterisk on it, which eventually became the new Avengers. Or it could also mean that there will be a team of Avengers here which is not confirmed yet, or maybe more new Avengers will be added to the team. Or maybe some Avengers will be killed. Yes, the number of members could decrease as well. So the negative outcome I mentioned in my first point regarding the rift is exactly this. There is going to be a major real shakeup in the Avengers team. Or it could also happen that so many new members get recruited into the Avengers that the team becomes big enough to be easily sent out on 2 separate missions. The egg after this is Shang-Chi's, and it's an interesting point that Doom has kept the Avengers separate and given so much importance to Shang-Chi that he gets his own separate egg. This clearly tells us that when the war against Doom finally breaks out, Shang-Chi is going to be a very formidable opponent. And it makes sense, guys, because Shang-Chi is one of those characters who falls into the one-man army category. In the past, Wen-Wu himself took down so many armies all alone, so we know the level at which Shang-Chi can fight. In short, Shang-Chi is the one who can say, "Sit down, son, I am the backup." Then the fifth egg belongs to the Fantastic Four, whom Doom is sitting ready to destroy. But does this sign really mean just wiping out the Fantastic Four? No, guys, this symbol could represent restrictions. Restrictions on the Fantastic Four means that Doom simply wants the Fantastic Four to not exist in their group form, because their biggest strength is being a united family. If he restricts this, if he breaks them apart or separates them all, then the Fantastic Four won't be of any use, meaning Dr. Doom doesn't want the Fantastic Four to exist as a team, rather than wiping out the individual characters. Finally, the very last Easter egg is Spider-Man's. Now, a large part of Spider-Man's symbol is covered up, but looking at it, it seems like the MCU's new Spider-Man symbol. And why is Spider-Man important to Dr. Doom? We have already made a video on this, which you should definitely check out. If we talk about fighting against Doom, we have already seen Spider-Man's leadership skills. Plus, if Peter Parker turns out to be Earth's anchor being, then he will definitely stand against Doom to take revenge for Earth. Now the question is, if everyone's roles are defined in Doom's hit list, some to be broken, some to be used, some to be eliminated, will the Avengers, mutants, and the rest of the heroes be able to understand his plan, or will they all just do exactly what Doom manipulates them to do in their attempt to save the multiverse? Let's talk about this in detail in the comments. If you liked the video, definitely give it a like. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. Peace.